70% of the families that inherited their wealth will end up losing all of it by the second generation. This is because they did not build that wealth themselves. They inherited it. In fact, most millionaires are self-made. 68% of the wealthiest people in the world were self-made. So the reason that 70% of people will lose that inheritance is because they're not taught about investing. If anything, they're taught not to talk about money. But if you don't talk about money, how would you know what it's really worth and how long it took to build it and how to actually manage and invest it? And that's why by the third generation, 90% will have less money than they started with because their mindset is more based on the consumption of that wealth. And so they'll use that money to buy a house or buy a car or pay down their debt. And before you know it, all of that money just disappears. Now, when it comes to inheriting a business though, the statistics are almost equally as bad because by the third generation, only 13% of businesses will be running, and by the fourth generation and beyond, only 3% of businesses will have survived. And this makes perfect sense because the farther out into the generations you go, the more they will have lost sight of what it took to create and what it takes to successfully run it in the first place. And all of this sort of reminds me of a quote I heard a long time ago. I don't remember from where, but it stuck with me ever since, and it goes like this: hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times. And it goes